For you to be able to accomplish God's purpose, you must be able to yield to the Holy Spirit of God. You must yield to the Holy Spirit of God because the Holy Spirit is our helper, is our guider, and is our teacher. That's why in John 14:16, Jesus says that I will ask the Father to bring you a helper who will stay with you forever. So when you rebel against your helper, you rebel against your guider or your teacher, then the wisdom that you will have, the richness that you will have, the investments that you will have, they will be foolishness because you have not yielded to the Holy Spirit of God. And remember in John chapter 4 verses 24 that the time is coming when true worshippers shall worship the Lord in truth and in spirit. And God is a spirit, and only by the power of his spirit can we worship him as he really is. So when you begin to worship God, you must use the spirit that is within you to worship the Father. If you do not yield to the voice of that spirit, then your worship will not make sense. You must yield to the voice of the Spirit so that everything you do will be aligned to the Father. That is the way of submissiveness to the Holy Spirit of God. As long as you are in the circle of God's agenda, you have yielded to the Spirit of God. You are encircled inside the agenda of God, and no force can be able to challenge you. Be it temptations, be it rejections, it will become like a walk over to the heights of your elevation.